nice football game. We enjoyed your performance over the years and wish you the best in the future.
Tice was the one that tripped him up. Big play early. Meisner's going to keep it. He's going to skirt the right end. He's got a first down and then some. He's at midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Nathan Meisner on the keeper, and he had a lot of room around the right end, right in front of the Orchard View sidelines. And Ludington in business now in OV territory at the 44-yard line. First and 10 Oriole. Play here for Ludington. Meisner calls out the signals. It's a long count. He goes back to throw, gives it on a draw play. Oh, and Laird's got a big hole, and he's just tripped up at around the 32-yard line. He's got a first down. One man had to stop him, or that would have gone a long way, and he did just that. A one-on-one tackle with Noah Laird, but a big hole off the left side on the draw play. Almost the signals again out of the I formation. Meisner will have it. He goes back to throw, rolls out to the right. Scrambles, throws it out there, and it's caught. Englehart's got it. He's inside the 20-yard line to around the 19. And that's, I think, the first time all year that Englehart has been out other than a screen pass to make a reception.
And I'm not sure. I thought maybe initially they wanted to go deep, but the defender did a nice job. There was some contact before the ball was in the air, and so Meisner checked off and went to the short guy.
Meisner barks out the signals, goes on a long count again, and he's going to step back to throw. Now he'll roll, steps back in the pocket, throws it out there. It's caught by Kowalczyk, and he's going to score. Nathan Kowalczyk caught a bullet for Meisner. He floated it around the 6 and stepped into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Orioles have drawn first blood in this game and lead it 6-0. How far you got the touchdown?
14 yards. Meisner rolled left. There was nothing there. He rolled back to the middle of the field, stopped, and just, as you said, just threw a bullet over the middle, and it was hauled in.
Snap bobbled. Lloyd's going to take it. He's going to try and skirt around the left end, and now he passes it to Meisner, and he's out of bounds, and the extra point try fails. But the Orioles are on the board. 6:52 to play in the first quarter. Ludington 6, Orchard View nothing, back in 30 seconds. He's the fullback. Zimmerman calls the signals to send a man in motion. They're going to give it to the wingback in motion. Cuts it up the field, and he's going to be hit by Englehart and dropped as he crosses the 45-yard line. Nice one-on-one tackle that time by Brian Englehart, the ball carrier, number 24, Jermaine Morgan. And he got the ball moving from his wingback spot, left side. This is the lone setback. Zimmerman calls out the signals. Now they'll send the man in motion. It's going to go to McDonald, and McDonald is going to be hit and dropped as he crosses the 20. They might call forward progress down to around the 19, but nice play there by the middle of the Ludington line. 80. Chris Thalman gets up from the bottom of the pile, but he did have some help on first down. Meisner's going to keep it. Now he pitches it back out to Laird, and Laird's got some running room. He's inside the 40, inside the 30, and down he goes and around the 20. Big play on the option for Ludington around the right end. Noah Laird took the pitch from Nathan Meisner, and he was off to the races, and a nice run by Laird. And the Orioles have it first and 10 at the 21-yard line. Out of the I formation, Meisner's going to keep it, run the option, gets around the end. Now he turns the corner, and he's down around the 15-yard line. Nathan Meisner on the option, this time set to the left side. First and 10 Ludington. Quick count's going to keep it, fakes the pitch. Now he pitch it out to Laird. Laird cuts in. He's inside the 40, gets the block, and still on his feet. Down he goes at around the 32-yard line. And it will be enough for a Ludington first down, and then some for Noah Laird. And nice job with Meisner keeping the ball and pitching it at the last possible second.
A very late pitch, and also give some credit. Strauss downfield in the secondary made a heck of a block. They had sprung him for another 7 or 8 yards.
And the ball at the 32-yard line. Ivkovich wide left. I formation, back to throw. Meisner escapes. Now he'll throw it out there, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Kowalczyk. And Kowalczyk was a hit from behind. Pass interference is going to be the call. 84 Chip Town, a little early with a hit on Kowalczyk. Things that really kill your drives. Meisner back to throw. Gets good protection, throws it out there. It's caught by Jeruzel, and Jeruzel's going to go down at around the 6-yard line.
Mike Jeruzel on the reception.
Gain of about 8.
Inside the 10 at the 6. I formation, Englehart the fullback, Noah Laird is the tailback. 2 wideouts, 1 to each side, and Meisner goes back to throw, gives it to Laird on a draw play, straight ahead, touchdown Ludington. Noah Laird on a draw play and a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Orioles are back in it.
Goes to show what I know, a nice design play right right up the middle. He broke a tackle right at about the line of scrimmage and went right into the end zone. So far in this ball game, I think the Ludington coaching staff is having a pretty good game.
Well, Ludington will go for two now. Ball placed at the 3-yard line. 16-12 our score.
Same play. Same play.
Wide receivers to the right side. Meisner rolls right. He'll look. He'll throw it out there, and it's incomplete. Intended for Jerusalem, a little bit high, and it's incomplete. And the two-point conversion pass fails. Clock is stopped. 6:33 to go in the half, and we'll keep it right here. It's a 16-12 ball game. Been stopped. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Straight T formation. Zimmerman gives it off to McDonald, and McDonald pulling a couple Orioles on his back. Has got yardage to the 40. A gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Smith on the tackle.
Tim Smith was there helping on the tackle for Ludington.
McDonald's low to the ground. He's 5'9", and he carries 210 pounds with him, so he's tough to bring down.
First and goal at the 8 for Orchard View. Boy, it doesn't take them long. Zimmerman on a long count, and he gives it off to the fullback right straight ahead. That's McDonald, and he's got yardage to around the 5-yard line before he's hauled down, and pretty much takes a couple of guys to wrestle his line. Meisner sets his team. Quick count this time, and it goes to Engelhardt, and Engelhardt is still on his feet. He's up to the 45, to around the 47-yard line, but we have flags at the line of the final minute 43 here of this first half. Good snap from center. Austin gets it away, and it's a high kick, and it's going to be grabbed there by Morgan. The punt return set to the right side, and Morgan is going to be hit and dropped by Nathan Meisner.
Morgan on the return.
Well, that textbook tackling. What a good lick, and he got him to the ground. I mean, he didn't wrap him up. He just nailed him.
Orchard View is back in punt formation. Meisner and Laird they're back deep for Ludington. Good snap from center. Tim Smith comes in there and blocks it. It's loose. Smith has it, and it's inside the 25-yard line. And 21 seconds remain on his 18th birthday. Tim Smith in to block the punt, and he recovers it. And Ludington with some hope here with 21 seconds to go in the half.
Well, he had a fumble recovery last week that he ran in for touchdown, and that time a block. And I was really surprised that Orchard View went back and tried to punt. And they were very short, too. As you watch that punter, he was a little over 10 yards from the line of scrimmage.
21 seconds to go. Ball resting at the 24-yard line in Orchard View territory. Everybody in tight for OB. First down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Zimmerman's going to take it, rolls out to the right. He'll throw it out there, and it is intercepted. Meisner's got it, and he's going to go down and around the 36-yard line, and that'll do it for the first half. The first half is all over here at Oriole Field with a score. Orchard View 22, Ludington 12.
An opportunity to do that.
9, 4:19 to go in the third quarter. Orchard View on top, 30-12. Zimmerman's going to fake it. He's going to keep it to the left side, and he's going to be hit and dropped.
What a nice play by Hernandez that time.
Alex Hernandez brings down Tony Zimmerman. No gain on the play. It'll bring up a fourth down play, and the only time Orchard View has punted the ball tonight, Tim Smith has blocked it. 4th and 9.
A nice defensive stand that time, and like I said, what a great play by Hernandez at the corner spot.
11:17 to play in the game. Long kick, and it's going to be gathered in by Alex Hernandez at the 12. He's up to the 15, the 20, the 30-yard line, and 40-yard line, 50-yard line, and out of bounds and around the 48-yard line. Nice return by Alex Hernandez.
Did he make a great move on Jermaine Morgan about the 40-yard line? Just left him stand. It looked like a Barry Sanders move.
Hardly at all. They just
time.
Second down and about 4. Zimmerman's going to roll to the right. Got a man out there. Now he's going to be scrambling, and he's going to go out of bounds at around the 45-yard line. Ivkovich and Zimmerman, and flag on the play, and I think they're going to whistle Paulie Ivkovich for a little a little something a little bit late after that play.
Yeah, I don't think it was back because he hit him too far out of bounds, but I think you and I saw the same thing up here was that little extra nudge when he was on the ground out of bounds. I think that's what got him the flag. It was going to be 9 yards and a first down, and then I think they're going to mark it off. I mean, I know you probably get away with that with a lot of officials, but there was a little extra nudge when he was on the ground, something you don't need. At the 20, Orchard View has to reach the 10.
Straight full out, T-formation backfield. Zimmerman is going to keep it and go around the left side. He's going to be hauled down by Tim Smith. Smith beat the block that time by Jason Leatherby.
And threw him for about a 6-yard long, beat the block, 8-yard loss, beat the block, was able to get upfield in the backfield and made a nice tackle.
Keeps up the yardage. Zimmerman will give it off to number 20. Number 20 is Eric Bodell, and he's got a yard or two. They're going to stay down to the, it's going to be placed at around the 7. Of Orchard View, he made the tackle. Off it goes to Engelhart. Engelhart breaks into the clear. He's at the 50 and hauled down by David Smith. It'll be a first down, Ludington. Ryan Engelhart on the carry, and he's in Orchard View territory, inside the 50. In for Ludington.
He was trying to
go in the game. Orchard View 44, Ludington 12. Meisner on a long count, back to throw, rushes on, he'll step up and he'll throw it deep out there to Hernandez. He's got it inside the 10, touchdown! Hernandez with a touchdown catch, 49 yards on the touchdown.
Boy, nice job, Meisner, time stepping up, and he hit Hernandez right in stride, and Hernandez did a great job of tight-roping the sideline because that back official was right there watching him, and he was awful close.
Meisner threw it right on the button to Hernandez, just ran right down the sideline, gathered it in at about the 15, and stayed in bounds to score the touchdown to make it 44-18. Ludington to go for 2. Jerusalem flanked out wide to the right. Meisner has it, flag on the play. Meisner rolls out to the right, throws it out there, and it's going to be incomplete. We'll have to wait and see what the flag is.
You would think if it was against the Orioles, they would have.
Illegal procedure, and I would imagine Orchard View will decline it.
That would be declined.
And if it's illegal procedure, I thought the ball.
Wide receiver set to the right side. Handoff goes out to Engelhart. He's got yardage over the 45 to around the 47-yard line. It'll be enough yardage for a first down. And I think this is got to be a season-high rushing for Brian Engelhart. Wins at 44-18. Dan Leduc joins us. And Dan, 44-18, the Orioles get beat. But, you know, Joe and I talked about it. There was a lot of good things out there on that football field that Ludington did tonight.
Yeah, we played aggressive football tonight. We knew we had to do that against Orchard View. We had some nice positive points from our ball club tonight. Nathan Meisner really kind of came into his own tonight, kind of what we've been waiting for him to do all year. He stepped up in the pocket nice, and you know, he did things that he needed to do to complete passes tonight. And he did a good job. Our line played better. Defensive line, we were getting kind of pushed around a little bit, but that's just because of our size and, you know, Orchard View is so powerful.
I thought Brian Engelhart tonight from the fullback spot, he had a season high yardage wise. He carried the ball more times tonight and also picked up a lot of yardage for you.
Yeah, Brian is a intense individual. We'll really miss him next year. His leadership and his intenseness on the football field. he had a nice ball game, and that's what we expect from leaders and kids like him.
I'm sure it had to concern you coming into the ball game how you were going to be able to move the ball against Orchard View. You knew you had to control the ball to keep it away from their high-powered offense. You came right out. You go 69 yards in 11 plays, a 14-yard touchdown pass from Meisner to Kowalczyk gave you a 6-0 lead, and it was a pretty nip-and-tuck ball game for the first half. But in the second half, your offense just couldn't get it done 3 times in a row, 3 plays and out, and Orchard View, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Yeah, the problem is, again, we had a lot of guys going both ways again tonight, and against a powerful team like Orchard View, you just can't do that. We got a couple injuries going, and some circumstances that we couldn't control tonight with our personnel. So it's just one of those things where we got tired, and I think we got a little bit wore out, and it showed.
Now, DeWitt next week, do they run the same kind of offense?
A variation of it. They run a wishbone look with a split end. They don't run it, anywhere close to as good as Orchard View or Manistee has ran it this year. We think we match up pretty good with DeWitt. They're not a very big team. We match up with them real nicely up front. So, we're going to roll the balls out next week and see what we can do.
Well, we'll be talking to you next Friday from DeWitt, and you get beat 44-18, but I thought a big effort and a lot of good things done tonight, Dan.
Yeah, it was a nice night for the seniors. They all stepped up, and they knew it was going to be a tough ball game, and everybody knew it was going to be a tough ball game, and they came to play, and it showed. We just got tired in the second half.
Yeah, there's got to be a lot of sad seniors out there right now. I see some of them still hanging around the field yet. It's just something that, as a coach, you really can't control. They have emotions, you have emotions, and we'll go get them next week.
Yep, you betcha.
Okay, good enough. Dan LeDuc, thanks. Again, the final score here tonight, it was Orchard View 44.